Hello everyone, and welcome back to Satisfactory. This is episode 5, and we're starting out today with a beautiful sunrise over a mountain chain. Doesn't that just look majestic? Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, let's get to it. We've got some work to do today. I've slept since the end of the last episode. Let's just go down here. I put them things that I gathered yesterday away. That are all up here. I got a hard drive here. But I can't use it right now because I don't have the M.A.M built. So we need to build the M.A.M. So I think we could do that. Let me check. M.A.M. Yeah, we just need some wire. I got wire downstairs. Let's go get that. Take a whole stack of wire. Go back upstairs. I gotta turn all that into conveyor. The new Mark II poles that have the ladders on them. Let's see. But eventually I'm going to be running all this stuff out and down that way to get turned into stuff to get sent into the space elevator. Okay. We're building the M.A.M. I should be able to build this like, yeah, right there looks good. Alright, now let's grab some of this stuff here. Let's see what all we can research.
New recipe unlocked. New research available in the M.A.M.
Cool. Now I can use the carapace and the organs to make biomass. And oh no, that sound means I'm out of power. Oh yeah, plenty. Take all that. Just fill these up. And all better. There we go. And I want 6. I can't afford that yet. I want 3. I can't afford that. 3 seconds. Let's do it. None of that. Okay, that's all for that. Flower petals. Hey, we're going to be able to paint things. You got something to say, Etta? Or I just get the beep when I'm done? Screws and plates. Okay, I went and grabbed some plates and screws, and we're back. Color gun. That's going to take 5 minutes. See you in a bit. Okay, there we go. So I click confirm.
New equipment unlocked.
Okay. go ahead. That one's only 3 seconds. Okay, and then just go right down the list here. Mycelia. I think this is going to unlock the health inhaler, which is going to be extremely helpful against fighting off the baddies in the area. Oh yeah, and fabric. I need pale berries. I don't have any pale berries. I can, however, get that. I just need to get some biomass. I should have a stack of biomass in my wood biomass burner constructor. He's still pumping it out. Look at that. I'll go down there and grab some of that. And I'm back. I went and I grabbed the biomass. So it's going to be mycelia. Let's unlock parachutes. 3 seconds. Parachutes. I need to make 10 fabric. Okay, I went and grabbed the biomass and the cable that I need for the parachutes. There we go. And research 3 seconds. And I should be able to build parachutes. Did I forget to claim it? I forgot to claim it. Probably have to build them over here. Yep, there they are. And I need fabric and cable. Okay, so I got the biomass. I've got the mycelium. Let's craft up some fabric. There we go. And now I can equip that there. Alright, now to show you what this does. This is the fun part. Woohoo! You hear that little riffle, and then you're just kind of floating down. You're not going to hurt when you land. They're expendable, but you get a stack of them, so I think, right? Yeah, I got 9 left. So that's helpful if you're like up on top of a cliff and a bad guy's trying to get you. You could just jump, and he can't get you no more. Or if you're working on a really, really tall skyscraper and you're trying to put something down, you accidentally fall off. I've died that way a couple times. Parachute stops it, and it's the same button as the jetpack, the space bar when you're falling. It's great. I like it. I like it a lot. So until I get the run fast exoskeleton legs or the jetpack, I will be having the parachutes equipped pretty much all the time. Like, you only get one inventory slot up there, but I don't have anything else for it. Might as well use it. And go. So, in today's episode, well, I mean, that was an achievement right there in itself, but we're also going to build a platform out here, right there, and put down the space elevator. So let me get to work on that, and I will, oh, hold on. Yep. I will see you guys in a minute. And I'm back. I have a platform. Yay, look at that. As I said before, this over here is temporary. Once we get coal, we'll rip all that out of there. So then we'll finish off this little corner right here. But other than them little bits, this is a 15 by 15 platform. And it's got a 2 wide in and out bus line right here. So the next thing, that's right, we're doing it. We're putting it down. I'm too far away. Oh, parachute. Oh yeah. Okay, and let's just put that somewhere approximately in the middle. Right about there looks really good actually. Now this, I see all this stuff flying out of my pocket dimension up there to build it. Alright, and then we get the needle coming down from the orbit. That just feels so satisfactory. They nailed it with the name of this game. From picking up leaves and scraps and dismantling my drop pod and building that hub over there, we have made leaps and bounds of progress. Like, putting this thing in signifies you've started the mid-game. You are ready. There's one more thing to unlock in the hub, and then we're going to get a system going to make the rotors. We'll probably put that in up there. I did the same thing on this stairway, elevator, catwalk thing with the walls as I did around the other side that I mentioned in episode 2. If you haven't seen that yet, up in the upper right hand corner there'll be a little eye in a circle. Go ahead and hit that and it'll bring you to a drop down menu that will show you, well, my playlist for this whole series, and it'll show you the episode 2 where I mentioned this corner, or what's going on with this. So that's if I can get my YouTube skills correct. So next we need to see what's available. We got jump pads left. In order to do that we need rotors. That's what's holding us up. And we're back. You can probably tell it looks a bit different. I added a layer to the whole thing, and this is the rotors setup. So let's go over how this works. First off, added another miner over there on that iron. Bring that in next to the other one. It comes up next to the other one. It comes up here to this floor. And it's pretty much the same. Split the 60 into 230s for the smelter. But then here I decided to do it a little differently. We split that. One smelter feeds these two constructors, and one smelter feeds these two constructors. We really don't need to merge them back together to split them off again. And this saves space over having a line of them over there somewhere. So the two rods lines do merge over there because I need the numbers to be right. So what we got is rods coming in here, and from this, so coming out of this merger we have a 60. We're splitting that off because the assembler only needs 20 rods to make the rotors. and it needs 100 screws. So we need to break off 20 line of rods. So the 60 comes in, 20 fed back around into there, 20 comes in from here to there. Going out of this side of this one is 40. It goes around to the back side, and it's 10 per screw constructor. Bringing in 10 rods, making 40 screws. We got Mark II belts on the outside, front coming around this way. And I don't have enough room here to balance this line, so I'm just overflowing the screws. But I got 120 or no, 160 screws coming in here, so it's more than the belt can even handle. But I run into a space issue over here. I need to reroute at least one machine the other way, and then cut some off of this line. So if I take one machine away, that'll give me the 120, and then I do another split merger thing to bring 20 off of it this way and shove the other 100 into the machine. Then I'll hook them up to this, which goes down to down here and merges in right there with the other screws to go into the storage. I moved the storage bin for the plates over here, so we got plates and rotors right next to each other, which is going to be helpful because these are going to feed off conveyor lift down there over this way, and the assembler for the smart plating will be right in here somewhere, and we'll feed that into the space elevator. We're waiting for these rotors. We need 50 of them rotors to unlock the jump pads in the hub. That is our next objective. So I'm just going to AFK until that's done, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, couple of minutes AFK, and we are ready. Jump pads.
Milestone reached. Several buildings aimed at factory traversal can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Caution is recommended during use of these products. Alright, well, I need to complete the space elevator phase 1 to unlock any more in the hub. So as for right now, hub is done. Oh, and you guys thought I was going to forget? No, I have a hard drive. We're going to scan the hard drive. That'll take like 10 minutes. Pod's going to return in 3 minutes. There's the pod coming back. So cool. All right. I'll see you when the hard drive's done. Okay, here we are. And I get to pick my first alternate recipe. And I have to say, of the 3 that I've been presented, I mean, the alloy iron is pretty good because it can turn. You mix the iron and the copper together, you get an extra ingot. And it's 50 per minute instead of 30 per minute, but you need a foundry to do that. I don't have that yet. The other 2, the iron wire will solve our lack of copper problem. And I have to say I'm a big fan of the casted screws. Yeah, we're gonna go with the casted screw at 50 per minute for 5 ingots, and it skips the making an iron rod step in between. Alright, Future Wolf is gonna love me for that one, because we're gonna have to redo all of our factory here for our new recipe, because now we don't have to make rods before we turn them into screws. We just turn them right into screws. It's amazing. Okay, so there's one more thing I wanted to do in today's episode, and that is over here. Make the color gun. Let's go ahead and craft this thing up. Make a couple of cartridges. Okay. So, let's do this. And I'm going to go upstairs. All the way up here. Alright, so we got the color gun. I think it's right click, yep. Now, this panel is pretty cool. You can click edit. You can edit the color. And then you click update and confirm. And it'll save that color in that swath. And then you select it and then click select color. And then you shoot something, it paints it. But then say, oh, I didn't want to do that. I'll put it back on its factory color and paint it, and it's back to the original. But the best part about it is if you, like, everything you put down already is already painted with this swath. So if you hit edit on this one, take a screenshot meant for these values here. Okay. So if you edit this, say we want it to be dark blue but not quite purple, a little bit more navy-like. Yeah, you get a preview here. I think that looks pretty good, but this needs to change. We need that to be like a goldish orange. So we will make it more of a goldish orange. Yeah, something like that. That looks pretty good. And then when I click update preset, confirm, everything changes. Everything changes. And that's the new color. I have to say, I'm a fan. I am an absolute fan of this. Some things don't get automatically painted. So if you want to paint them, you have to do it yourself, like the pipes and the platforms and stuff like that. But for the most part, like all the walls and all the machines and all this stuff, all got painted. Now it's very blue, and I like it. Alright, we're going to call it there for today. Got a lot of work done today. Next time, we're gonna automate the smart plating for the space elevator over here, and we're gonna get a resource sync going to sync all of our backed up items. Stuff that's, these storage bins are completely full. Send it to the sink. We're not doing anything with it. Might as well use it. But that's it for today. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hope to see you next time. And with that, Wolf out.